Sorry to burst your bubble, but the WCHS Marching Band has a great show this year. This year, the WCHS Marching Band's show is called Bubbly.
This year's show is called Bubbly, and so it is about bubbles. And so it has music that kind of invokes that. It has a couple kind of cool little play on words where our ballad is actually by Bubbly. And then we actually use Colby Kelly's Bubbly towards the end of the show as well. So it kind of just all centers around the thought of bubbles and popping bubbles and blowing bubbles.
A lot of people don't know what marching band and color guard is.
Marching band is an outdoor activity where band is basically taken out onto the football field, where we are able to both produce music and visual things that go along with the music to try to entertain the audience.
Color guard is an activity that has its roots in military band history. The military color guards would have competitions where they would begin to develop more and more skills, where they were spinning their rifles, throwing their rifles, their sabers, flags would start spinning, and it all just built from the military format to what it is today.
Music is one of the most important parts of marching band. Music can help convey the feeling of a show.
This year's show starts with a piece called Moldau, and that's our intro, and then it goes into Pines of Rome by Respighi, which a lot of people remember from Fantasia 2000. It's the flying whale scene. And then the middle section is Feeling Good, performed by Bubbly. And then the closer is a combination of the theme from Inside Out, from Disney's Pixar's Inside Out, and then goes into Colby Kelly's Bubbly.
There are several roles needed for a marching band. One of these roles is a drum major.
As a drum major, we kind of have two roles, both in and off field. On field, we provide a source of tempo for the band. How in a concert band you would normally have one conductor. There are three of us on the front of the field providing tempo for the band. Off the field, we are leaders. We help boost morale. We keep unity high across the band program.
There are a total of 120 students in the WCHS marching band this year.
Students have been great. We've had a really good group of students, and they've been working hard, and I really just feel like we're going to be going and getting the best that we can be all the way to the end of the season.
Fantastic. Probably one of the best color guards we've had here in several years.
The marching band has had a great season this year.
It's been a really good season. The students have worked really hard. We've had just continual growth throughout the entire season. We've had some competitive success, which has been great. And the show's just a lot of fun. People react really well to it. And so I just love hearing people talk about the show and talk about the fact that they really like it. Students and bus drivers and directors from other schools have come up with us saying how much they enjoy the show. And that always means a lot.
This year we have a visual tech coming in to work with us. He helps with our marching technique and other things like that. His name is Ziggy. He is allowing for a lot of improvement with our technique, which is then boosting other things like our music.
Marching band is not as easy as it looks.
Marching band in itself is always pretty stressful from our side of the coin. You can imagine anything having to do, with a couple hundred students, taking them across the state with all the props and all the moving parts and all the parents and all the feeding and all the things that go along with marching band. It's always a lot of stress, if you will, but it's also part of the job, and it's also part of the things that I love about marching band is the fact that it really takes a community, takes everybody coming together to put it all together, parents, students, everyone all together.
Color guard is difficult and sometimes frustrating, but it's always one of those things that when you nail a new skill, it feels amazing. The kids have to make everything look really easy and light and comfortable when we're working really, really hard and it's difficult to achieve. So I think that's both the hardest and the greatest thing about it.
Timing. During June, we had camp, and our schedule was moved around a little bit just because of different conflicts that we had, and everything this year, like competitions, are moved forward a week because of other events going on in Indiana. So we are kind of fast-tracked a little bit this year, but we are still on track. We're improving, and we sound and look really good.
This year, the WCHS Marching Band received a gold rating with a distinction in music at the Indiana State School Music Association contest hosted here at Whiteland. This gold rating will go towards the ISSMA All Music Award. The band program received the the All Music Awards 16 years in a row. The WCHS Marching Band has had a great season